everyone, and welcome to the Power 9 Podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the future pro, Alfian Put.
Hey guys, I'm the future pro.
Yeah, you're going to play the PPTQ this weekend.
And scrub out 04 drop.
04 drop.
04
wow, you have to
drop.
wait until 4 rounds before you drop.
Okay, 03 drop.
03. Oh, you have to wait until 3 rounds. People usually go like 02 and like, screw this, I'm going home.
You need some hope, you know. As long as there's this 1% chance hope of winning, you need to hold on to that.
Yeah, you got to watch the other tables, like see if they like draw like unintentional draws. And like yes, the
does
the
that
X2 can go through. Yeah, so if like 1 or 2 tables like unintentional draw, it's like yes, X2 I can get in.
Yeah, boy. That's what happened during my first PPTQ. Then I went to top 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, boy. Feels good.
Good. So you don't give up, yeah. Don't give up until you go like X3. Then you really just like, I'll give up.
X3 is really give up.
Yeah. It's like, whatever, I'm going home.
Unless the turn up is like 8 people.
Which did happen last weekend, or almost happened last weekend. We'll talk about that in a while.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. Just okay.
I'm
Today EMA releases, man. Are you not excited? Are you playing?
I don't know. I'm trying to find friends to draft with, but
Well, you're gonna drop a box on that?
nah, probably. Actually, one of my friends is doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing a phantom draft or something.
A phantom draft?
Yeah.
Somebody's box and then
Just for shits and giggles, you know.
No, but it's hella fun to play. Like
It is. I played it online with my friend Sealed.
Oh,
It was hilarious.
on Xmage, I guess. Is it?
Cockatrice S-Mage.
Cockatrice,
What's the
okay.
difference?
What's the difference, right? No, different developer, different UI.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cute. How did the draft go though?
It was hilarious. It was okay. Basically,
Mana Crypt and
my Maze of If won me the game,
the Maze of If.
and my Wasteland hit nothing. Okay, he had this one bomb card, right? Here's one bomb card. I forgot what it was. And he added like the +2/+2. This creature can't block.
Yeah.
Then my Maze of If just made it a useless piece of shit standing there forever. And I just slowly hit him with like my 2/2/3. I think it's the core hook master or something.
Oh yeah.
I just hit him slowly with that. Then as he drew blanks after. Actually, he didn't draw. He drew one good card. And I like counter spell. Like, you drafted counter spell.
Yeah, of course. Why would you draft counter spell, man? It's 2 blue counter target spell. It's like a good card.
I drafted Bunt. And
You
I
drafted
drafted
Band.
counter spell, man. You need some balls in this format. You need some balls.
Oh man. Well, we haven't gotten to our week in Magic yet.
Right.
But yeah,
Well,
I
that's
just
kind of our weekend magic, I guess.
Well, not really. We have more things to talk about in our week Magic. If you're tuning in and if you've kept up with us so far, you are listening to the Power 9 podcast. You can find us on our website, power9podcast.com, and you can also find us on MTGcast and iTunes, and any of your favorite podcast services. You can also find us on YouTube. Just search in Power 9 Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Power9 Podcast. You can find us on Twitter @Power9 Podcast. We just uploaded a whole bunch of new foils.
Wait, what?
Bling to show off. We
Oh, you
used
did?
that boomerang thing.
Oh, I didn't actually
to
see
show
that.
off. Yeah, man, it's nice. Well, we didn't upload all of them.
Okay.
We have set a queue for all of them.
Oh, okay.
They will be out soon. And finally, you can also find us on Twitter. Just send us a tweet @Power9Podcast. The 9 is the number 9. All right, so this week's topic is about kids. But before we do that, customarily, every week, we do our opening segment, which is My Week in Magic.
Oh, I got it.
My Week in Magic!
Damn, son.
Yeah. All right, Alfian, how was your week in Magic, man?
That's okay. I found the perfect ramp formula. Now, if you guys been keeping up my story in My Week with Magic for like the past few weeks, I think.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, okay. I've been experimenting with different types of ramp. I went from like RG
green,
goggles, then I went to Naya, then I went to Epsilon, then
And
just this
finally-
week I went to Jan. My friend Andrew, he gave me this like spicy top secret recipe deck from King Thailand. Like the auntie went to a GP with that deck and she was so proud of it. Auntie of a shop. I don't know what it's called. It's like, shit, I need to ask him again. I'll ask him then I'll like say it. tell you
Okay,
guys.
alright.
That
Oh, I know. That's okay. I know who that is. Okay,
you know
so
the,
yeah.
yeah. She had a GP, right? She went the deck. She had notes on every matchup. What to do?
What?
Turn one, please. You know. Have you played chess before? You know every opening. There's
yeah.
a reaction to what you do, right?
Correct.
She had that exact same thing for
Holy
magic. Like what the? Yo. If I draw X, Y will happen. If I draw Z, A will happen. If I'm against J and I draw A, this and this and this will happen.
They're
like
falling
like,
into my plans.
not even falling into your plans, man. Like
No, that's the thing. Like, so you play like turn one duress, and then you see X number of cards. So if I pick this card, he's gonna play that one next, which means that my follow-up play is gonna be that and then that.
actually, that just made me think, right?
That's more like a very control
Yeah.
player-ish.
Then she should have her losses planned as well, right? So when she loses, she's like, I planned that loss.
I knew that was going to happen. No, but what's so special in the deck this time?
Actually, nothing. It's just RG ramp with like control elements in it.
Like,
You know,
Kozak's Return.
Nah, not even Codex Return, man. It was
What?
like Languishes and Radiant Flames.
Oh, okay. Alright, so turn
Like
3
four each.
turn 3 board wipes, turn 4 board wipes.
Yeah, then eventually control, right? You get control. You have the option. You have to like hold up counter spell or like board wipe. This one you have the option, right? If they do nothing, you can just ramp up.
Oh yeah.
Or then you can
okay, so
still hold the board wipe for when they come in.
it's a proactive control
Proactive
strategy.
control
yeah.
ramp.
It's not reactive, but proactive control
I
strategy.
think it's a good idea. It's genius.
So if they don't do anything in their turn, like you don't board wipe, you just like explosive vegetation. Yeah, get me 2 extra lands.
And then they're like, shit.
Why they let him do that? No, but if they're holding up the negate, if they're playing like blunt humans and they're holding up the negate, so
Basically, you want to
strip his hand first.
No, don't strip his hand. Basically, right, you turn 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turn 3, you should have Radiant Flames up. And they should have dedicated their mana to humans no matter what. If they don't, that's their tempo they're losing. You can just wait for it, then they wait for it, just to play a staring match because you're not losing anything.
Oh, okay. Alright, and then whenever you have the opportunity, just go.
Yeah,
like,
basically, you want to cast Wall Breaker, shit on their thing, get it back, do it again. That's their fault. They want to do shit
well.
so well.
Okay, so you were playing on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
How did you do?
I went 3-0.
Oh,
man.
finally.
After 0-3
for like long time.
Went 3-0.
Finally got
This is a sign that I found the recipe. It's like chemistry.
And then it's going to change again next week.
Nah, it's not going to change.
No,
I'm going to keep it until something wrong happens, something bad happens.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah,
right?
why would you do that, man?
Yeah. So yeah, I got to play the PPTQ not this weekend, last weekend. By the time you're listening to this will be Wednesday. So yeah.
How do you go, man?
It was a strange PPTQ. There were only 18 players there. The hardest PPTQ you'd have to fight to get into top 8.
Wait, what?
It was so strange, man.
Hardest?
Yeah, there were like 18 players. A few of them were running ramp, which eventually made it into the top 8. Like 2 ramp decks made it to the top 8.
Oh, actually, the winner was ramp. I saw it on the list.
Oh yeah, the winner was ramp. I went 2-2. One of the games I land flooded and land screwed. I was like, okay, that's fine. But one of my matchups was like my worst matchup is against tokens.
Tokens?
That is my worst matchup.
Green white tokens?
Yeah, green white tokens.
Okay.
I have a lot of ways to deal with it, but I can't deal with like top decks. Which is why I have the displacer on.
Oh, okay.
The
thought knot?
Yeah, the thought knot. Yeah, displacer on the thought knot on your draw step.
Okay.
Really helps a lot, but instant speed, secure the ways without my Hello Moonlight is equals to
loss,
yeah.
Wait. Did you just say secure the ways?
Yeah.
Wait, what deck is that?
No, it's green white tokens.
With secure the ways? They run?
Yeah, with secure the ways.
Oh, they run that?
Yeah, of course.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they do. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Green white tokens, man. Green white tokens.
Shit. I brain farted them. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you just don't have the right answers for the problem at hand, it just snowballs.
Okay.
So the last game I ran out with Ruben and I just gave him the win because I need to go back and just pray.
Oh, okay.
It was the start of Ramadan already. I wanted to go back and Tarawih.
Fair enough.
Ruben proceeded to just lose the next round to Ram. So yeah,
Well,
unfortunate. That's the thing against Ruben's deck. Like my deck does a lot of work. Because against mid-range decks, I'm running a black-white Eldrazi deck.
okay.
So against mid-range decks, like I just eat up all the mid-range and control decks, like easy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, hand destruction. You played against my deck. It's
Yeah, I
the,
played
it's the
against your
Yu-Gi-Oh hand destruction deck. Like,
It's like
I'm going to destroy your hand.
it's
all
like,
your stupid trap cards.
either you handy me or I just control the board and just win from there.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or you just beat me with Smasher and
Smasher
smash my
and
face.
Thought Knots Here's and Smashers.
It's like
Man,
the golden duo, man.
oh
Dynamic
man,
duo.
you can't imagine like Thought Knots here, like just takes the best card in your hand, best situational card in your hand, and then Reality Smasher just ends the game for you.
Oh, man.
So good. But anyway, yeah, that was my week in Magic. I didn't really get to play. We do cast a lot though. If you're missing out the cast, you can find it on either twitch.tv/theasianjudge or twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. And you'll find like a bevy of content over there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. So yeah, just a little plug out to the stuff I'm doing. Why you don't join me for the cast anymore?
For which cast? Or Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Because I'm playing.
Because you're playing?
Yeah, I'm testing out my new
sell
decks.
You sell out.
How am I selling out? You're selling out.
Oh, hi Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey. Aren't you Ryan? No, wait. Ryan's your brother.
That's my
right?
brother.
Yeah.
This is my
is the other Ryan.
non-brother Ryan.
Alright, so
He's still a brother.
let's head on to the topic of the show. So today's topic of this week is kids in Magic the Gathering.
Whoa.
Well, actually, we have some news first. Wait, before we go into it, we have some news. Did you know that the EMA tokens have half a sentence on them, and you can combine them with other cards?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? What
Alright,
does it
so
say?
this is damn cool. So there are, I think, man, how many tokens were there? I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 by 3, 6, 9, 11. So there are 121 tokens.
What the
Alright, 121 different tokens.
Okay. Wait, 130.
Alright, and they form an 11 by 11 picture.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so this is... and the thing is, on the sides of the tokens,
Okay.
alright, I haven't seen them myself, but on the sides of the tokens, there are words. And then you can put the words together.
Okay.
So different cards form up together like a jigsaw puzzle.
Okay.
And then they have like full sentences. So they go both horizontally and vertically.
Okay.
So horizontally, there's one message, and vertically there's another message.
Is it an Emerald Cool? Is it an Estrada?
No. This is in the plane of Paliano.
What the hell is that?
Sorry, no, sorry, not the plane of Paliano. This is the kingdom of Paliano.
Okay.
Okay. This is in, I believe, no, Flora is another city here. I forget what plane this is, but anyway, there's two messages. So the first one is from, what's her name? Adriana, captain of the guard. Okay, and she's
Of the
telling you that
guard.
Marchesa murdered King Brago, took
Okay.
the crown for herself, and Brago did not leave it in his will to give the
Whoa, oh, that's
crown to
isn't that conspiracy?
Marchesa. Yeah, that's in conspiracy. So we're in conspiracy theory now. Alright, so that's the vertical message.
Okay.
And then the horizontal message is by Marchesa.
Holy shit,
Majesty Queen Marchesa, the Black Rose.
Oh, shit.
First of her name, head of the council, guarantor of lawful governance, sole sovereign of the high city, true heir of the throne of Paliano, and all the rights and privileges thereof. That is her full title, by the way.
What? How many words is that?
That's a lot. That's
How many words do you need in your title, man?
No, that's what you have like filler for the last part of the 11 cards.
Okay.
But yeah, Marchesa is basically telling you that Adriana is just spouting bullshit. I am the true heir of the
That's nice.
throne. So yeah, it's just the two of them like fighting it out, and very interesting. Very interesting that you're hiding, little tidbits like this on, on the back of tokens.
I think
very fun.
it's becoming a ongoing recurring trend. They've started doing this in their flavor text in SOI.
Yeah.
Emrakul.
Emrakul is here.
Emrakul did
Emrakul is
9/11.
Emrakul made 9/11 possible. Yeah, that was totally not anger our American viewers, right? But yeah, very cool way of doing it. I think it's very tastefully done.
Yeah,
it also encourages you to buy more packs of EMA, right? 111. Do you know how many boxes you have to? Even one case won't fill it.
Yeah, I know,
Just
right?
think of it. One case is four boxes.
And then you have to
That will only be
consider the fact that you
96
get
packs.
duplicates.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
So
like, what the
only 96 packs. So yeah. But very cool, very fun that they're doing it. I hope they do more of that in the future.
Even before someone does that, it's like auctions the whole set on MTG auctions. I wouldn't be surprised.
But somebody has completed, somebody definitely has completed it. There's a picture of it here, and yeah, it's just very cool, very cool that they've done it. Besides that, there's no other news this week besides that EMA is released this week. Yeah, I hope you guys have fun drafting it. I think it's a fine set. If you're opening boxes just for value, try not to just buy the boxes, keep the boxes sealed in time to come. But if you're a commander player and you definitely want to soup up your commander arsenal, just crack open a box.
Or you could draft it like a normal person.
Yeah, draft it like a normal person and then use the cards to power up.
That's what it's meant to be for, right?
Not necessarily. I don't think so.
Well, that's why they have the dual lands, the life lands.
Yeah, the life lands.
The really crappy lands.
Sucks.
Suck lands.
Yeah, the suck lands. So you need to change them.
Well,
they're called refuges because the original string of them was like the Kazandu refuge, the Sijiri refuge, what's that?
So it's basically
they were from Zendika.
Functional reprint?
Yes, they were functional. 5 of them were functional reprints because only 5 of them existed before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And those were at the uncommon. Slot. This one's at the common slot. The lifelines from Khans. Anyway, let's head back into the topic of this week, which is kids. We hate them so much.
No, I don't.
No, you don't?
I don't.
I'm okay with kids.
Kids is okay.
But Ben hates kids, man.
He was playing.
He wasn't playing with them. Like, you should have seen the look on my face yesterday. You couldn't.
I couldn't.
But I was laughing all the time when Ben was trying to deal with the kids. He was like trying not to hit them, and yeah, he was just having the hardest time with kids, which is hilarious. I found it so funny, so amusing. But anyway, this week, this episode was sparked by an article by Carrie Meyerhoff, which is, do kids have a place in Magic the Gathering?
Do they?
Question mark. So you can look for this on manaleak.com. She's an excellent writer. I read her articles sometimes. Well, I don't read a lot, but I do read quite a few articles, and sometimes hers pops up. It's more of a lifestyle article. And she poses the questions, do kids have a place in Magic? And, well,
why not?
for one, yeah, exactly, right? This could have just been a very easy podcast, yeah, of course they do. And then end show will run rolling credits.
Run the credits.
Like
Starring all.
But yeah. But yeah, let's have a deeper, more in-depth conversation maybe with our experiences. I think if you ever played against a kid in Magic, you kind of change a little bit. I don't know about you. Have you ever played against a kid?
Oh yeah, I have, definitely.
All right, you're still a kid though. By the way, you're still in your teens.
I'm 20. I'm 20.
I'm 20. I'm out of there.
That's a young adult, man.
Yeah, right. So
yeah, right.
So yeah, I mean, what's it like playing against a kid? I think a lot of us have played against a kid, so let's just at least air out, some of the things that goes through your head when you play against a kid.
Sure. All right, so this happened in Jakarta.
Okay.
Jakarta, Indonesia. I was visiting my relatives.
Mm-hmm.
I did what any normal MTG player would do: take out their MTG locator in the phone and find near a store. I found a nice store. It's called Mishra's Workshop. It's in Indonesia, Bandung.
Okay, no trademark infringement there, yeah. Oh yeah. right?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
No, Mishra is spelled with a M-I-S-C-H, right?
No, actually no. Let me just triple check the name. I like it. I like the page on Facebook. Hold on. This will take like 5 seconds.
All right, so yeah, you were playing with the kid.
Oh, it's Mishra Workshop. It's like there's no S.
No S. Okay, so we avoid some form of copyright infringement.
No space, no S. Genius. China tier dodging right here.
All right, so how was it? You know,
Yours good. They proxy all their cards. They played nothing but Ataka Red and Black White Warriors. It's okay.
All the aggro.
I met the one of the best Ataka Red players I've met in my entire life.
He was a small boy?
No, the song was the last round. This was the second round.
Okay.
Basically, we were like essentially the two best players in the store at the point. So like we were just playing it out repeatedly over and over again before the event started.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Then the event started like round 2. I was like, oh shit, this guy. Yeah. I lost to top deck Ataka's command when I was like 2 health and like damn.
Oh well. Yeah. Right, so how was it?
Round 3. Let's go to the topic.
Round 3. Yeah.
Okay, I met this kid. Okay, I want you to go Google right now. Google image this guy, Boogie2988 on YouTube.
Boogie2988. Now I have to Google it.
Google image Boogie298. It's BOOGIE 2988.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
This guy, imagine this guy, right? You take his total volume, entire volume, divide it by 3. I was playing against that person.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty small and chubby, cute guy.
Okay.
I think he shouldn't be older than 14 at that point. I think it's like 13 or 12.
Of course, speaking Bahasa, right?
Yeah. No, speaking English actually.
Speaking English? Okay, all right.
Well, he had everyone there was speaking English too, because if I'm playing Magic, you
gotta speak English.
You gotta understand what it says, man. I know there are Bahasa cards right there. So like basically, yeah, if he didn't understand what did what, like counter spell, Slumgascorn, False Invocation.
Okay,
Crux
so
of it, you know.
So playing against the kid,
he was like. It was playing as a normal person. It's the same thing. Like
it's the same thing, right?
It's like he was just slightly quieter and more shy. Like
okay,
I was like, he's playing a decent deck. It's like a black white control.
Oh, the black
white warriors at that time, like KTK block.
Yeah.
With no fetches, because
Yeah, money.
Yeah. That's why they're playing. That's why they're playing Ataka Red and stuff.
Proxies.
Yeah, that's probably why. Now that I think about it.
How did they have so many copies of Revelry? Eidolon of the Great Rebel?
Oh no, after that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so then okay, this is the best part. I pulled out Jace. My singleton Jace in my deck at that time. They were like, whoa. The whole shot
was like going like, whoa, this guy baller, man.
Baller.
Okay.
Money. Anyway, the kid was. Yeah, it was the same thing. It made he was shy. He talked less, and he lost in the end. Quite, like.
But he lost gracious.
He was gracious.
One of the things that's very interesting.
He was like the most harmless kid out of like what.
Yeah, when I was in Porto, there were a few kids that would frequent the store.
Yeah.
Playing against them maybe a little awkward, but I just choose not to change the way I play. I sit down at the table, I greet them. They say hi. They're very cute and friendly. Maybe not. They're friendly.
Not cute.
And
that's so BM.
Well, that depends on how much you like kids. But this kid was like very like rosy cheeks, and there are a lot of kids around, especially in the beginners league.
Wait, there's a beginners league?
Yeah, there's a beginners league. I'll talk about that in a while. But yeah, there's one in particular. I believe his name is Joao. His father is way too old to be his father. I always think that his grandfather. I have no clue. No judge. I'm not gonna judge, but yeah, that guy is old, man. And this guy is 9 years old. He's playing Magic the Gathering. Really very just very young.
Okay.
He plays a decent deck.
What deck is it?
I don't know. At that point in time, he was playing like some white weenies deck or white black weenies deck.
Okay.
Like a Warriors deck, and I play all the weird decks and just eat up all these like.
The hell were you
lots-
playing?
I was playing Sultai. What's that called? Sultai Reanimator.
Reanimator. You just
So
have to
yeah,
say
it kind of
Reanimator.
he just kind of like wallops the wallops. It goes. It's I won't say it's a tier 1 deck, but it definitely on par with all those decks.
Okay.
And when he loses, sometimes he gets a little irate, like, oh yeah, I draw another land, and then he plays the land, and I'm like, yeah, I draw this useless spell, and then he shows me the spell. It's like, okay, that's very cute of you to do. But when he loses, he's fine. Like, it's very gracious. I have seen players when they lose, they like, they show it in their body language. They go like, they have that thing, and like, oh shit, I just lost to the top deck. I lost to you, like top decking and stuff like. Fine, like kids are one of those people who are the most honest. If they don't like the way you play, they will just tell you, hey dude, you don't have to play that way. But they also keep you in check, which is very nice.
Keep you in check?
Yeah, seeing them how mature they are at handling the situation. They don't like go ape shit crazy, right? This Joao person, he, when he just like keeps drawing lands, he will complain. But at the end of the day, he extends his hand out first and shakes it with like a firm grip. That level of maturity is like what we need in players nowadays. So yeah, back to our original, back to what we want to get to, which is, do kids really have a place in Magic? And according to Carrie, that's we should, because
sure, why not?
her argument is that we as adults, we keep playing Magic, and the Magic community keeps growing older, but we got to get kids playing the game. We have to get younger people playing the game so that that there's a game to still play when as we grow older. Because as you grow older, like your penchant for, let's say, standard, goes out the window. I know like Joe and Ben, they don't play standard anymore. They play modern. They play modern onwards, and even modern they don't play that much. They play vintage because they have the cards and they're just going to keep it at that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And that's going to happen to the Magic community. So yeah, I like this article. You guys should definitely go read it. Man, it's very interesting to play with kids, and I like that kids are picking up.
Actually, now that you mentioned it that way, right?
Do we have kids in the store here that come to Grey Ogre Games? There are a few.
Really?
I think not. No, Eugene was one of the thing. He's 16 years old.
Yeah, he was taken
year.
by Overwatch. Rest in peace.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, we play Overwatch.
Yeah, I play Overwatch a lot. So yeah, level 63 now.
What the hell? Like half your level.
I've got 2 people playing, so.
Oh, okay. That's not.
I'm cheating.
That's cheating.
So yeah, I mean, we do have some kids, but generally, I think in Singapore we don't have as many kids that come to the store. There's one more. It's a Eurasian kid. I don't know. It's a European kid. It's from American. It's
Wait,
American kid.
what? Really? Where?
Yeah. I see him from time to time. Pop up at some events like the PPTQ, sealed PPTQs. They definitely just show up, and it's fun. They are very gracious. They are they're very honest, and I like when parents bring their kids to play Magic. If you ever have a kid, would you teach them how to play Magic?
Sure, I mean, why not?
Why? Why would you want to waste so much money?
I mean, let's get them my cards up. Probably go do something else. Like, okay, here's my cards. Like, go play modern or something.
Yeah, go play vintage, right? Or like at that point in time, will probably be like postmodern or something.
Yep, postmodern.
Yeah.
The way you say it sounds so.
They have changed the card face, and we have mentioned it a lot of times on the show before that the new card face with the hologram.
Yeah.
That's going to be the new modern, which is postmodern, because there was modern, yeah. And then there'll be postmodern, and there'll be like future.
Will they remove the sticker again, the hologram?
No,
like
they'll just change it to a different border, maybe a future side border.
Okay.
That'll be nice. Okay, so yeah, what were you talking about? Oh yeah, I want to talk about like Beginners League.
Okay.
Which is something that has come out on the show before. I think it would be nice to mention here. We don't get a lot of kid players in Singapore, which is very unfortunate. I don't see a lot of kids like walking into stores. I don't see parents bring their kids either to teach them the game of Magic.
Well, actually, it comes from a very long cause and effect thing where if you play Magic, you're probably single.
Nowadays, not necessarily, but there is this association with that. But adults don't usually bring their kids, or I don't usually see kids play Magic.
I would. I mean, it's a game store. It's a game. I mean,
exactly.
I want to see Daddy play game.
Yeah, I want to see Daddy play game. I want to play that game too, which is usually why you bring your kids along to play Magic, right? But then you have to, take care of them and stuff like that.
Actually, don't tear up Black Lotus. Oh shit!
Oh, that'll be fun. Oh man,
fun.
Ooh, so good. Oh man, that picture was like 1,000 words. Just 1,000 words.
$1,000 for like.
But yeah, one of the ways to I think improve on that is the Beginners League, which I hats off to Porto. Arena Porto for doing the Beginners League, where it invites new players to play among themselves. Because I think introducing kids to, let's say, even FNMs, where people are still running, tier 1 decks.
Okay. Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Well, depends on where you play.
I mean, right here probably.
Even here, sometimes like people just run like their tier 1 decks to just test it out for the PPTQ weekend.
There's tomorrow and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, kids have a harder time dealing with that. They don't have money to buy the cards.
Yeah.
And even if they do, like sometimes cards rotate. Maybe cards don't rotate out, but they fall out of favor.
Yeah, they don't have that like constant income.
Exactly.
Like we can get.
Just like young adults and adults, like you have some income or you have informed choices of what you want to buy. For example, you know that, let's say Color Guns Command is like really cheap, and you listen to some podcasts, for example, like the Power 9 podcast, which told you that Color Guns Command at €1 was like damn good deal. Of course, Nuno did not agree with me. I told him.
Wait, who is
Nuno? He was the other host of the Power 9 podcast, the Spellboy. But
Nuno.
So
Nuno.
Anyway. So we have the ability to have foresight. Whereas kids, I think when below the age of 16, the problem that there's not as much foresight.
I wouldn't call it foresight, more of lack of information. Maybe they don't have as much sense as to go online.
To go and figure out like,
sense. Maybe not enough sources to like feed their ears with information.
Exactly, and and when you're that young. Like you were saying, like the guy's a bit more shy, kids are a bit more shy, or they make friends but without ulterior motives. Like we make friends nowadays, like it's because that guy's a good player. It's like
that's kind of scummy actually.
Well, or I want to teach this person how to play Magic better and stuff like that. Or I want to get Magic better.
That sounds less scummy.
That sounds less scummy, but we have, at the end of the day, like we do leverage on our friends for certain things. Let me rephrase that. We don't make friends with them because we need to leverage on them, but we do leverage on them eventually. For their strengths, and they leverage on us for our strengths.
It's a fair trade.
It's a fair trade. Which is why you have friends. Which is why I don't have friends. I'm perfect.
You have me.
Hell. But yeah, so they don't have that. I call it foresight, but because they can't really see the true value that is. Nobody's telling them that you shouldn't buy Jaces at this point in time because Jaces are like way too high.
Or maybe someone will tell them, but they won't listen because they're kids.
They're kids,
they
exactly.
won't know better.
They won't know any better. So it becomes a little tough. And that's when when you have a Beginners League, back to where we started, where you have a Beginners League where you fix the power level of decks. So what Arena Porto does, which I think is freaking fantastic, is that everybody who joins the Beginners League, you have to have less than X number of points lifetime so that you can join the Beginners League. If you win the Beginners League, and it happens over a period of 3 months, if you win it, you graduate, and now you are in the big leagues. You have proven your chops, like you know how to play the game. But in the Beginners League, what they do is that they get you to buy the intro packs.
Okay.
And then they will every week they allow you to buy one booster pack to add to your intro pack.
Oh, that sounds
You
fun.
know, so you can start editing your deck.
Oh, that sounds
The
like
more-
Hearthstone.
Yeah, the more you play with your deck, the more you understand what it's trying to do. The more you understand, okay, this card is not good, this card is not good. And when you open up a new booster pack, like, okay, so this card is, trying to play into this deck.
Sounds like a fun video game, like one of those card adventure video games that you play.
AKA Hearthstone, yeah?
Hearthstone, Yu-Gi-Oh, even the Game Boy games, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, yeah,
is
the
this-
Game Boy, like Pokemon games, right?
Yeah, those are
like
some-
you
those-
win a game and after you get a booster pack and then you can
Yeah,
like edit
wait,
your
you
deck.
play Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy?
Oh yeah,
That was the
man.
good
that
shit,
was the
man.
good
That was-
shit.
Where's the
That's
sequel?
One of the best
What's the
TCG games.
sequel?
I was so surprised at how they were able to lay it out so
Yeah,
well,
so
even
good.
on such a small screen. Back to our original discussion. But yeah, stores can do that to attract younger players, and I think that's a nice way to do it. Besides, kids really just don't have that, just that ability. Or new
Yeah.
players, even not just kids, but this beginners league was targeting new players, and I think that's very important. That new players are able to join a place where they feel safe, where they don't feel reluctant to play.
Actually, how big's the shop? Sounds like a genius idea. That's like SCG level shit right there.
No, the shop's not that huge. Well, size wise, it's big.
Is it like this?
This plus I think 50% more.
Oh, that's pretty good actually.
That's big.
Yeah, that's
size wise is relatively big.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But yeah, the owners, they understand their market very well. That they know that there are new players, and if they don't get the new players, like their store is going to die. And I think every store in Singapore, if you don't get new players in your store, you just have to keep innovating your events, and
Actually,
that can only do you so much.
Isn't a store getting like new players one of the essential parts for it to grow like in the retailer mode or something?
Exactly,
Like
as a
from
rank.
core to something else.
Exactly.
I forgot.
So, have a safe environment for players to play. Beginners League is one way to do that. Of course, and here's the best part. Like, there's a league that they run every 3 months. The winner of the Beginners League basically gets to draft with the best 7 players in the other league. So they have this other league where they run the top 6 of players per month. So they calculate by points. So the more events you join, obviously, the more points you get. But of course, if you join a few events and you do very well, then you get a lot more points, right?
Okay.
The best drafter of the month. So every Tuesday night there'll be a draft.
Okay.
So the person who wins the most drafts gets invited, and then the winner of the Beginners League gets invited to that draft. So the top 8 players. So these are the top 8 players of the month of the 3 months.
Okay.
And they get to draft. So it's a very nice experience for the beginner. That this is your graduation point. Now I'm going to bring you into the next level.
Let's try the
which is
Shark
the
Tank.
draft. Yeah, which is practically a Shark Tank. Like, the other 6 players that are usually there, they are like really, really good.
Like, number one, how do you play against this guy? Number 2, how do you draft?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I've been to that top 8 draft for I think 3 out of the 4 times because I was late on 1 month and the final month I couldn't.
Wait, how long were you there?
I was there for 1 year.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
So that was basically like 3 out of the 4 months. 3 out of the 4 times that I could play.
Oh man, what a cheater! What a bully!
I get to play all the events that I do well. So whatever, man. You guys suck.
What a bully!
Shout out
man.
to players in Porto. You guys.
I could do that in
I'm good.
Indonesia and do the same thing too, man.
But that's a nice way to do it. Yeah. One other article that we want to go through before we wrap up the show, which is this what children think or what children really think about MTG.
Oh yeah,
This one's a really cute article, and you can find it on Board Game Geek. We'll post up the link on our website.
It's pretty funny, man. This is the best thing
Yeah, so
ever.
they interviewed 3 kids, 9-year-old son, 12-year-old daughter, and 13-year-old son, and they asked them a little bit about Magic. To start off with, these guys are, they're okay with Magic. Some of them play a lot, some of them don't play that much, so it's a very good representation. The ages are 9, 12, and 13, which is nice. So one of the main things that they've that they asked the kids is, would it surprise you that some people really dislike Magic the Gathering?
Okay.
And all of them say, no, that's okay. I don't find it surprising. You know, some people just do not like it. Some people like it. And then they go through with them the top 10 reasons why people don't like Magic. I love it. The 10 reasons are hilarious. I'm going to read for you some.
Okay.
Number 1 on the list, which is the player with the most money always wins.
It's not very true. I mean,
And that's what the kids say. It's not very true, you know.
it's kind of true, but not that true.
The person, 9-year-old son says, that's not always true because sometimes it matters how much skill you have when you attack and when to do spells. To do spells, man. You do the spells.
Let's not pick on them. They're kids.
Yeah, I know. Which is why it's so fun. 13-year-old son says you don't have to win. You can just have fun playing.
Oh man.
You know, winning isn't everything. Do you look at the maturity of this 13-year-old kid? Winning is not everything. Winning is nice.
I think like the it's apparent when you see. Would it surprise you that people dislike Magic? The kind of opinions they have, right? These are some very high-end opinions you expect from like humanities students from top grades or something.
Yeah, but these are coming out from kids.
Yeah.
I don't think they're being coached. If you're doing something like this, I don't think you want to coach kids into saying stuff like this.
Yeah, that's just no.
No, but kids are very innocent. They have a very good way of. They have a very, I won't say naive, but very straightforward way of thinking, and they're very honest with.
That's
with
how we all
things.
start out.
Well.
Okay. That's. Number two, man.
Number 2. The collectible card game system is horribly unbalanced. I like reason number 5. Aside from deck building, it depends on luck of the draw, and there is no interesting decisions. Oh man. And the comments are hilarious as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, 13, 9, the 3 of them don't agree.
Okay.
In fact, the 13-year-old drafts a lot. So he sees it in, the drafts are the best part of it because you get the fun of drafting, then constructing the deck, and then playing it. The team decks aren't as fun because you just get a deck and play with it. You have to build it and then you make the decisions during the playing.
Okay.
So all these things are like, obviously, haters gonna hate, right?
Yeah.
And I love the last one. There are so many better things to do than play Magic. And I'm going to read out the comments. The comments are hilarious. I would rather chew on broken glass.
Okay.
Another comment says, say what you want, but I'll rather spend my time in any other activities. Scratching your belly button is preferable to play this. And Daryl Henning just says, yawn. So yeah, it's really funny to hear what the kids say, especially the 9-year-old son. He says, there are a few better things to do. That's what I think anyway, but still it's a good game. I like that he, acknowledges that there are better things to do, but it's a fun game to play anyway. I think scratching your belly button is a bit boring, and biting glass would be a bit boring too. 12-year-old daughter says, it's kind of hard to chew on broken glass. You'd kind of get bored from chewing the glass. You might as well have an hour of fun playing Magic than an hour of boring scratching your belly. So yeah, I love how these kids are responding to it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you notice, right? Like there's this very stark contrast between the kid comments and the others' comments.
Oh yeah,
you notice that? It's like these are like hater comments. These are like, I think these are some very cherry picked from user comments.
Yeah, no, these are definitely cherry picked.
Yeah,
these are just
definitely cherry picked.
So yeah, it's good to see that kids actually play to enjoy the game. I think somewhere along the way, some of us might have just lost that little spark that it reminded you that hey, this is
spark.
See what I did there? They reminded us that we played the game because it was fun. We picked this up during secondary school, primary school, or we picked it up from a friend in the army or something like that. And we played because it was fun, and we found all the interactions. That's why we play Commander. That's why we play a lot of casual Magic. Call back to episode 63, I think. Casual play.
Casual play, man.
Yeah, damn filthy casuals.
Filthy casuals.
But yeah, competitive play. I mean, you do step up when you play competitively. But we all have to remember, you play the game for fun. There's a lot of fun to be derived. Winning is also fun, but winning is not everything.
Not when I become the pro.
Yeah, well, when you become the pro, then it's fun to attend all the pro tours and like hi guys.
Occasionally get some money.
Yeah, occasionally
and
get
sponsors and like free cards.
Hey. All right, so that's been our show. Anything you want to add, man?
No, I just want to add like these comments are. These are some pretty. I mean, if you have
savory comments.
No, like to this from these children, basically,
okay.
right? I mean,
they feel like they're coached, but I don't think so. Have you watched the show Kids Say the Darndest Things? Yeah. I mean, kids really do just say the darndest things.
Okay, then again, there's this
brutally honest.
Then again, there's this like another thing, right? Where FDG is kind of a hard game to pick up. So if you're a kid this young, right? And you're able to pick up this game at that young age, right?
Man, you need to get your IQ checked.
No, yeah, you're probably able to. If you're that young and you can pick up this game at a decent level, right? You probably have the capacity to create like good opinions. So
exactly, yeah. Magic the Gathering did help me with my English back then.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
I heard this game is Mensa approved.
Mensa approved here. All right, so you've been listening to the Power 9 Podcast. Every week you can find new episodes here on power9podcast.com or mtgcast.com or on iTunes. And if you're on iTunes, please leave us a review. Or you can find us on any of your favorite podcast services. You can also find us on YouTube. Just type in there, Power 9 Podcast. Please subscribe to the page. The more users we have, the more subscribers we have, the more we can do with the page.
Wait, on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you can find us on facebook.com/Power9Podcast. You can find us on Twitter @Power9Podcast, and on Instagram @Power9Podcast, and you can find us on Twitter @Power9Podcast. The 9 is the number 9. Before we go, next week we're gonna have an interview. I think we should have it up by next week. We're gonna have an interview with. I'll give you a sneak peek if you've been listening this far in. It's by Mr. James Su, and he just had a new book written. Called MTG The Addiction. So this week was all like rosy pictures about how MTG is so helpful and so fun and so nice.
Cute kids.
Next week we're going to show you the dark side of the MTG.
What dark side, man?
What dark side? Exactly, like people don't commit suicide over MTG.
What?
Right?
Who does that shit?
Alright, so we're going to leave you right now, and thanks for listening. We do appreciate your comments in the sections below wherever you are watching and listening to this.
Thanks, guys.
So for myself and Alfian, we're signing off.
Goodbye.
Ciao.